by popular demand. Thanks, Mary. Okay, we've got Rita Hazan in the house. This is all about your temporary root cover-up. And whether it's you're noticing the grays, the unrulies, you want to stretch out those color appointments, this is the ultimate solution because it's going to last all day. It is going to be one of those products that once you put it in, it stays until you wash it out with your Aveda shampoo and cleanser. For $27.98, you're going to get two. So I have all the different shades right here, but you're getting two for close to the price of one. This would normally be about $36 to get the two. Plus, you'd have to pay for shipping for each one. Come on, we're not messing around. This is free shipping and handling as well. It's A688703. Rita Hazan's going to come join me, and she's going to talk about her temporary root concealer. Rita, come on out. And I'd love for you as the pro, because she is a celebrity colorist, to talk about the shades, because that's really the one choice. And then we're saying goodbye to grays or showing our roots. It's so good
Never
to have
again.
You part of the show.
I even kept some of my roots to show you how to spray.
How easy it is?
Yes,
okay, here, take a look at all the shades.
Okay.
And let me know what you recommend.
Okay, so I'm going to use a light brown on myself.
Okay.
That's basically for any color brown. That you have chocolate brown, any color brown. Then you have the dark brown black, which is like the darkest shade of black. I made it very easy and like simple. And then you have dark blonde, and that's for like honey or sandy color. And then blonde is for any kind of like light blonde, buttery, sun-kissed. And then red is for any tone of red that you have. So basically, sorry to cut you off, but they're buildable colors. So if you want it to be darker, you spray a little bit more, and less, a little bit less.
So not only is it a buildable coverage, but when you see like the nozzle and the precision, the no mess and how this lasts, as we head into summer, you might be stretching out your salon appointments because, oh gosh, your stylist decided to go on vacation and you're like, but I need you. So the celebrities that are texting, you know, Rita saying, please, 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 we need to get in. And she's saying, I don't have an opening in my schedule for another few weeks. That's part of how you created it. But even in the world of other root touch-up products, you did this formula very different.
I did, because I'm actually a colorist first, and for me, color is so important, so it has to blend with anybody's color. And also, I'm a woman and I work, and like I want to go swimming, I want to go to the gym. I don't want it running all over my face. I want to make sure it stays put until I shampoo it out. So you know what? This pinpoint nozzle here is, okay, so if you're having trouble with these kinds of products, then I'll just spray myself real quick and just show you, because it's like, figure it's like hairspray with color. So you just hold it a few inches away, and then your gray's gone in seconds, right? So the idea is that it's like a hairspray with color. You don't want to spray it too close, so then it gets too much color.
And it looks so natural. Here, we're going to go see Heather.
Right, I'll show you Heather.
Heather also has some roots that come through. So here, come on over with us. So let's talk about Heather's hair and what shade she's using. Hi, Heather.
Hi. Well, you're going to use dark brown on Heather, because her gray is very, very white. So we're going to, again, like a hairspray, you wouldn't spray hairspray this close, you would spray from far.
Sure.
So the nozzle is going to get exactly where it needs to be. So you hold it from far and just lightly spray. So you don't get too much, right? And then if it doesn't cover, you just spray a little bit more. You just build up on it.
Heather, how much root grow out? How much time is that for you?
It's like six weeks.
Okay. Could you imagine? Listen, I remember one time my husband got a look at the bill of my color appointment. He goes, it costs that much? And I was like, well, yeah, now I have grays, so I got to go even more regularly. Think about how much money this is going to save you in between salon appointments.
So for the hairline, I like to pull the hair back and just spray from far.
Okay.
So you don't get it on your skin, you know?
So spray
just
it like hairspray.
Spray it like you would a hairspray.
Which,
you wouldn't
listen,
spray
we've all
hairspray
been using forever.
I mean, come on. Right? So you see, like, you get it, and if it gets on the skin, you just wipe it off. But, you know, if you hold it from far and spray it lightly, I say spray it in the air first. See what the thrust is, and then you'll get to, you know, trial and error. And if you spray too much, it's fine.
It's not messy, because some of the powders you've maybe used in the past, they don't like stay on the hair, right? And they kind of like brush off throughout the day, especially if you run your hands through it or like the wind blows your hair. This will stay. You're going to get two for the $27.98. They're also shipping two for free, and it's the first day. I should say the price is going to go up at the end of the day today. So now you've got $27.98, but that goes up at the end of the day today. So kind of 2 stars aligned on this one. Not only it's a great problem solution, but you also have free shipping and handling and a sale price. You know, it also makes the hair at the root look fuller.
Yeah, so if you have thinning hair and you want to fill
the same thing
around here, it just fills. If you're wearing a ponytail this summer and you feel like it's thin here, even men use this product. Men use it more than women, I think.
put your head down for a second so we can
course.
see that root. And even like some of the little sparkles
Right.
that kind of come out from back. I get more grays on my right side, on like, you know, that side of my part. And that's usually, funny enough, that's where I like to part my hair. So it's not something that's as easy to hide.
No.
But this is so easy to apply.
Looks so good.
Yeah, that's it. No more roots.
Ooh, here, Rita, we're gonna put up the shades again because I want you to be able to pick your shade. You do it based on your hair. And Rita's made it really easy with these buildable coverage, so we'll see that in just a second. We've got blonde, we have the dark blonde, light blonde, red, black, brown, and black. So I was playing with the light brown, but I could even go
Yes.
up to the dark brown.
You could, if you want to give
Yeah.
it some depth.
Okay.
You can go to the dark brown, and that will give it some depth. Like I said, they're buildable colors.
Yeah.
So if you feel like it's a little bit too sheer, spray another layer and let it dry first.
Okay,
Takes
so-
5 minutes, and once it's dry, it's not moving.
ain't going anywhere.
No, you can swim, and it's not going to move.
Yeah, unless you're putting like your shampoo and conditioner
Yes.
on it, it's not gonna, you know, come off or transfer.
Right.
So let's take a look at Heather's before and after. Look at that, and it's so much softer.
Yes. Right, so it doesn't feel dense on top. It gives you a natural shine and softness.
If you're, you know, a lot of women have been letting more of their natural gray grow in.
Correct.
But it can be a hard transition.
Yes.
Coloring appointments, it's expensive.
Right.
What if you use the root touch-up to help gently? You're doing the blending like a colorist
sure.
would, but you know those appointments are hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
I know
Rita
that.
knows. She's like, I'm the one who puts together the bill. It's a lot of product. But when you're
Yes.
using the root concealer, it lets you get an easier result. All right, we're gonna look at
Right.
Miss Wendy's hair.
So just to show you different texture hair.
Sure.
It's not about the texture, it's about the color. So we're using the light brown on her. And again, you know, once you style your hair, you just spray it. And that's it. Gone.
Look at that.
Like you should never have roots ever again. Nobody
then
should ever have roots.
once it
just
dries,
play
it's
with
set.
it. I say
Yeah.
like trial and error. Sometimes you'll spray a little bit too much, and that's okay. Next time, don't spray as much.
Now, could this work if you're a blonde and you have darker roots that grow in and you want to put the blonde on it to help blend it?
If you have dark roots and no gray,
Yeah.
it really won't lighten
Okay,
so much.
okay.
It's really for gray
For
and
covering
for
gray.
dense. Like if you want to to thicken your hair, like in these areas, if you have blonde
Yeah.
hair and you could use the dark blonde
Make
and
it
it'll
look
give you
fuller.
Exactly.
Okay,
so
you're
like
gonna
you
get
see
the
how
two.
it's like a little bit thin here? You just fill it in. That's it.
Oh my gosh. You know, one time somebody told me once, they're like, oh, I always admire when your hair's in a ponytail. You have such a great hairline. And I go, oh, I'm using root touch-up, my friend. There's receding back here. We're using root touch-up to
Yes.
get that look. Look at Wendy's before and after. Concealing the gray, making that part line look fuller. All you have to do is choose which shade you want. And I want you to do it today because we have a sale price and today is free shipping and handling. So that's a great way to save. It's one of the best values to get this root spray. You've got different shades to choose from, 5 different shades. So take me through, Rita, for the last time, starting with that blonde.
Okay, so blonde is for like buttery, sun-kissed blonde. Dark blonde is for anything honey. Light brown is for any chocolatey colors. Red is for any tone of red. And dark brown black is for the darkest shade of black. Like I said, they're buildable colors.
Before we
Spray
go,
a little bit.
I'm gonna borrow Wendy's mirror. Oh, look,
There you go.
that saved me about $200. But right? I mean, when you think about
Yes.
how much your coloring appointments are and how regularly, it's $27.98. Grab this, free shipping and handling as well. And that price goes up at the end of the day today. Rita, it was so good to meet you. We
Thank
can't wait to
you.
see more of you. We
It's a
love
great
your
way
root
to start the
concealer.
morning.
Yeah, it is, right? You know, another great way to start the morning is with a bright, white, fresh smile. I love